What's up, Huntvault Nation? Bobby Knight from Mayfield, Kentucky, and I got my September Huntvault Elite box. So, as you can see behind me, I'm a Huntvault fan, have been for some time, been a member multiple times, but recently, since last December, I decided to get a Huntvault Elite subscription, and I have not been disappointed. So we already know what the main featured item is. Most of you already know. I'm looking forward to seeing this knife in person. So let's see what's in the box. All right. So the first thing I'm pulling out right here, Hunter Specialties Dominant Doe Deer Call. This is the Drury Outdoors Dominant Doe Deer Call. O-ring adjustable. I actually think I've used this before, but really looking forward to putting this to use really soon, actually. I like using Dominant Doe calls and calls in general. I really like to start using calls in the middle part of October. Not a big fan of calling early season unless I'm hunting a specific way around food plots and things, or if I'm looking to potentially harvest a doe specifically. But around mid-October, I really start to like using doe calls. They use it like a communal call. So what else is in here? Hand warmers, muddy hand warmers. We've gotten these a few times over the last couple of years. Always good to have a pack of hand warmers. So next thing, HME camo webbing ratchet straps. Working load of 500 pounds. So me here in Kentucky, got 3 or 4 different farms. I'm always buying 25-30 ratchet straps a year because we have roughly 40 sets that we use deer stands, so always in need of ratchet straps, knowing that they have a good workload and 1,500 pound breaking strength. Those are going to work out great whenever I'm hanging sets. Walker's corded earplugs. Can never go wrong with a set of earplugs from someone who's ex-military and someone who shoots a rifle a lot and loves shooting. I can say I've been to the range many times without hearing protection. It's really dumb to do that. Always wear hearing protection. So if you're a Huntvault subscriber, or if you haven't subscribed and you're thinking about subscribing, always seems to be something really nice from Walker. Walker's Game Ear, usually once every 2 or 3 months, either some muffs, some earplugs, whatever it is. It seems like they've always got that taken care of for you. So some corded earplugs. Speaking a little bit more about Walkers, this is a Walker's Protect It or Lose It. So basically this is a protective case for the earmuffs. I believe it would have been in the July box that we got. So the Slims, hold on. Yeah, right here. Razor Slims. Here you go. This is an unboxing from something else that we've got from Huntvault, right? So Walker's Razor Slims. These were from July, but I'm just now opening them because I have 2 pair of them. And there you go. Perfect fit, like a glove. Protective case. Stick that in your range bag. You probably should have taken advantage of the sale that they had around Labor Day for a Allen range bag. You could have got it half off in the Huntvault Labor Day sale. You could have gotten a lot of their stuff. You could have got a range bag on there, I think, for $38, which is a phenomenal deal. So, got a protective case for your Walker's Razor Slims. Let's see what we got here. Posted private property signs. I'll be putting most of these up in the month of October. So can never go wrong with the posted signs. In my particular area, game wardens and everybody, you don't really get in trouble. You can trespass all you want to, basically, and not really just get a slap on the wrist. But if you have posted signs, then you absolutely can make sure that people get fined and whatever on private property here in Kentucky. So, oh, there's the card. We could have scanned the QR code and actually see what's in the box, but I'm already going through it. So there's a, wow, that's pretty cool. I actually use this stuff. My wife actually wears Element clothing, so there's actually a coupon code for 25% off Element clothing. I've got hers hanging up right here beside me here in the man cave, so you can get 25% off. HME drag cord with 3 scent wicks. So I know if you're a whitetail hunter, you probably are familiar with drags and scent wicks. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I've never been a big drag cord person because of my entry to and from stands. But I will say that I like using a drag cord early season. I don't necessarily get into scents a whole lot whenever it comes to the rut. I think when you're in the rut, you've probably missed the opportunity to hunt over scrapes or whatever, but I do like to use a doe, just a urine, not a dominant doe or a dominant buck or anything like that, just a doe urine. It seems to calm the deer down whenever you're trying to get deer onto a food plot or a particular piece of ground. That scent just goes a long way. So this is something that I'll probably use in early October, middle October. Here in Kentucky, our season started the first weekend of September, but I don't like to hunt really when it's hot unless I have a deer patterned. But this drag will go to good use. So this is 2 things from Skull Hooker. So Skull Hooker, we've got some stuff from them in the past. This is the Skull Hooker skull cap mounting system. Basically, you can take a shed antler, or you can take a rack that you might have laying around. I've got one right here. This is my wife's deer from a few years ago. This is her first buck. We could actually take the Skull Hooker mounting system and the other item in here, which is the skull cap. Basically, the skull cap just goes right over top of it, and you can actually mount this on the wall, make it look really clean. It keeps you from having to saw on your rack and do a lot of different stuff to it, and relatively inexpensive if you all price out a lot of other things to do a mount like this to kind of get that good look and classic look. These things are not expensive in comparison to buying a skull or buying a fake skull or doing even a European mount. So that's a skull cap and the Skull Hooker mounting system. So you've got everything you need to do a full rack right there. And then the featured item of the month, the K101 Pocket Knife Tactica K101 Huntvault Edition. Number 1, just looking at it, the box is really cool. Even though it's a small box, you can tell that this is a custom product. It looks great. Lifetime warranty on this thing. Ready to pull this out of here and see what it's about. If you're a knife guy, Huntvault does a great job, usually at least once a year, getting some type of custom cutlery or knife. And this one is no different. This looks fantastic. It's got bearings in it. It's definitely got a good hinge. Love the topo map on the blade and the Huntvault logo. It's also hard to lose a knife in the field whenever it's bright orange. So Huntvault, you knocked it out of the park. Looking at the value here, you're probably looking at $220 to $240 worth of stuff. What a great investment. If you're not a Huntvault subscriber, Huntvault Elite, they also have their original box in now for $60 a month, so you can have multiple subscription levels that you're looking for. They've got them. Huntvault, you knocked it out of the park. Thank you.